not chicken. It's artificial. It's like damn black people ruining everything. Taking your kernel.
But you're black. You're the one that's black.
No comment.
Don't be saying racist shit until when you are that race and complaining about other people of that race. By the way, here's your booze.
About time, motherfucker.
It has been a while since we last did one of these.
Question: did you all miss us? Because we kind of did miss you. And
Last time, last show, I had Josh Hadley on.
Man, get your freaking chicken, bro.
Give me my chicken.
Trying to get like, shove the fingers in your mouth, man. Shove the damn fingers in your mouth. These motherfuckers did not put no hot sauce in my damn box. What the fuck?
Well, I just gave you a thing of a beer that has habanero in it. I think that should cover
I want hot sauce, not freaking beer hot sauce. Wait, is there a spoon? Is like a spork in my bag?
Yes, there is.
Yay!
We just got dinner because, oh dear Lord, the day I had today. Here's your spork.
Thank you. Excuse me while I give some Louisiana.
In which, while we're doing, he's getting Louisiana hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm getting Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, I'm doing this show late at night because, oh Lord, the trip, just the stuff I've been dealing with today. Oh, if you excuse me. But I am going to enjoy at least one of my presents.
Johnny boy, why the fuck are you stuttering? And why the hell are you masturbating?
I don't have my dick out. I can't be masturbating right now.
It's called psychic masturbation. Have I not taught you anything?
So I'm opening up my present that I got from my landlord, as opposed to among all the stuff he gave, because he gave me 3 different drinks or 3 different bottles of beer, or 2 bottles in a can, and I gave a bottle and a can to my co-host, and I'm having the peanut butter chocolate milk stout, The Absence of Life by Four Hands Brewing Company.
I gotta say, your landlord...
I need a stiff drink after what happened today.
I gotta say, your landlord is awesome. I kind of hope I get a landlord...
He also gave me a bag of candy.
Again, your landlord is still awesome, because if you gave me booze, I'd be happy as shit.
Oh, that's a bit bitter. That's a stout, alright.
No shit.
Well, I'll be enjoying that.
Wait, you do realize you got, like, frickin' pop... You got fucking beer. You got chicken.
Yeah, beer and chicken.
That's the most American thing you can ever drink. Is like ever eat and drink. Beer
and I got something for you as well. And I'd rather him wait to be on the show. They didn't give me my barbecue sauce.
Oh, I got barbecue sauce upstairs.
Yeah. So I'm giving Blackthorn his Christmas present.
You automatically know what the hell I'd like for Christmas. So if any of you want to send Blackstone a Christmas present, make sure it's porn. Or money for porn. Either way, I'll take a gift card for porn.
What about a vibrating sex doll?
Oh my god, you bastard. I fucking love you. No homo. Hold on.
So what did I get you?
Hold on. I gotta get my fingers in here. 10 hours. Damn, cute first timers.
Yeah, I'm like, I couldn't spring up for... Really?
We gotta watch it. We got to.
Yeah, you can't have that blaring in the background, man.
It's on mute. What the fuck are you talking about? You do realize you made me mute my TV, right?
Right.
You dumbass! Strider has a brain fart moment. Oh, I did something funny in Skyrim. You know those lurkers and all that shit? I soul trapped one of those bitches. I soul trapped one of those sons of bitches. I'm like, wait a minute. I want to see if I can try to soul trap a Seeker. Seeker has been soul trapped. Sons of bitch, I could have been doing this shit a while ago! Yes, I want to play DVD. Where the fuck is my controller? There it is, right there.
Underneath your cookie.
Damn right. So
beer, porn, and chicken.
We have been very busy lately. Literally, this is like my first 2 off days I've had in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
And plus
that's another reason why we didn't do a show beforehand.
Plus, I had to do it. Holy hell! Thank you, Jesus. Damn, I'd imagine.
Focus on the... Yeah. Just stop it for right now so you don't end up thinking with your other head.
Too late. I'm kind of... Yeah.
I said put your dick away!
Why the hell are you looking?
We already did that bit!
What? Seriously, Strider, why the fuck are you... What? Look, enjoy the moment what we're about to do, dude. We're about to... Look, this is like a bro bonding moment. And it kind of helps you. It's like, it kind of teaches you what the fuck you should do when you go down on the girl. Let that be obvious.
So, what happened today was on the tip of the iceberg of other stuff that happened this week that I can't talk about on the show.
I can. My mom had surgery.
So, you had a shitty week, too.
No, my mom's surgery went great. She had a cyst on an ovary the size of a coconut. So, everything went great. My mom's doing great. Can't drive for a couple of months. It's like a couple of weeks, but yeah, she's doing great. She's doing great. We got a bond. It's like literally, this is like a bonding moment for us, Strider.
Yeah, my mom had to have her ovaries removed when I was in my late teens, early 20s, because she had a cancerous growth on one of them.
Thank God my mom was not cancerous.
Yeah, mine's was. My mom's was, but it was localized in that one area, and as soon as it was removed, she was fine. Though she was bedridden for a couple weeks afterwards, because the medicine that they give you just tears you out, or tears you up.
Trust me, when I had my appendix, that shit made me like fucking drowsy. I slept for like almost half the time. It was hell on earth.
So what happened today? It involved my medical transportation people again, because they are so wonderful people.
This is why I said call an Uber.
I get a call from my transportation provider at 12. My pickup time is not until 1:30. They say, well, we're here. I'm like, you're an hour and a half early before your actual appointment. Before the actual appointment. 2.5 hours for my actual appointment. Hour and a half before they were supposed to pick me up. I'm not even home. Well, we'll be back at 1.
Dumbasses.
Okay, my pickup time's at 1:30. I won't be back until 1:15. Get called again at 1. Yeah, we're outside, and if you're not going to be out here now, we're going to leave you and declare you a no-show. My pickup time's at 1:30. The company policy is you're not supposed to show up until 15 minutes before at the earliest before my pickup time. Our system says your pickup time's at 1 o'clock.
Someone fucked up.
Yeah, I contacted my actual medical care provider that is scheduled the trip, and they're like, yeah, no, they're wrong. In our system, it says 1:30. I'm looking at it right now. Well, they declared you a no-show, even though you weren't even supposed to be out yet.
Obviously.
So we have to scramble to find another vehicle to pick you up, which that was a pain in the butt because I get punished for something that was not my fault because their system is stupid. And then, when I finally get picked up, 5 minutes after my appointment is supposed to start. I get there about 15 minutes late because I got dropped off at 2:45 and I ran up the building. We got through the appointment, got everything done.
Now this is what.
Now I'm waiting for my ride home. It's scheduled because it got pushed back. I have it scheduled for 3:50. 4 o'clock rolls around. Ride ain't here. So I call him up. I'm like, hey, where's my ride? He should be there within 15 to 20 minutes, sir. Half an hour passes. Call again. Where's my ride? Excuse me, he was supposed to have been here a while ago. I don't know. We need to put up. And then I get put on hold for 20 minutes. And then they finally get back to me. Well, he's delayed by at least another 40, 50 minutes.
What the fuck was he doing?
apparently one of the other passengers basically dicked him over and made him wait over an hour. I'm getting my beer.
Oh, that sounds just like me. I'd probably make you. It's like I'd probably be like a dick and make you wait for like an hour. If you show up,
I'm like, I need to be home because I have other things I need to take care of. Plus, I need to take my medicine. And I'm like, well, don't know what to tell you. He'll be there in an hour. And at this time, the building's winding down for the night because everyone's leaving.
Of course, it's a freaking...
Yeah, around 5:30 rolls around, I call back. 5:15 rolls around, I called back. And I'm like, hey, where's my ride? I get put on hold for about 40 minutes. Well, and they couldn't even get put in touch with the dispatcher. The guy finally shows up at 5 till 6.
That's the funny part, 'cause you end up calling me, too.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm stuck in East Chicago. I can't get home. Help. I'm like, the building is already shutting down for the night because everyone's gone. The nice security guard lady's sitting there with me while I'm on hold trying to find out where my ride is.
You got some
After I already filed a complaint about this.
You got some people that are nice, so... I'm having a conversation while staring at this as well, so... Black Storm can do two things, you just found out.
Yeah, he's staring at a video of lesbians.
Johnny Boy, take some notes. This is how you can go... It's like, literally, it will train you how to go down on a girl.
I'm eating my chicken. I have a show to do. I'm trying to be professional. And all your blood flow is going to your other head. That's why I'm not looking at the screen, because that's going to happen to me, too.
Here's the thing, it's like, here's the thing, brother.
And thank God it's on mute.
Look, here's the thing. One, I can do whatever hell, it's like, we're doing whatever hell we want, because earlier, we're in the comfort of our own finding our house, property. You're eating chicken and drinking fucking beer.
Yeah, I was like, after this, I was like, I needed a stiff drink. Not to mention I got a text from Mom, or a call from Mom earlier. Yeah, you have at least 6 other members of the family you need to buy Christmas presents for.
Look, my main question... No, my main question would have been like this. Where the fuck were you guys at for like the last 3 years we had Christmas?
Well, one of them is my father, and I haven't spoken to him in 2 years. And he's trying to actually patch things up with the family after all the stuff he's did. So we'll see how that goes.
Here's what I gotta tell you. Right now, shit is about to go down, dude. Shit will go down.
Well, his last girlfriend died of an overdose.
Such sadness. Wait, was she at the funeral or something?
I don't know. I don't remember. It happened this year, so it was after that. I don't even know if she was at the funeral when Grandma Jody passed away and we were down there.
Still can't believe I'm the only black guy there, though. Seriously, I was the only black guy there.
Yeah, because it was Camden, and it's the whitest place I've ever been to. We've been over this.
Oh, yeah. Because you can tell even the black people, it's like, even a certain black people, more dominant mixed, is like more dominant white than black. I'm like, I got a question. Am I going to get jumped here for like, I'm literally like standing here like at the funeral, like, everyone's just staring at me. I'm like, alright, should I start making some phone calls to Chicago, or am I about to get jumped by a crap load of people here? Like, am I going to get jumped like...
That never happened.
No, it didn't. Everyone was actually excited to see you. And kind of glad that you had a friend to bring you down. I got your back.
Which my mom's picking me up. My mom's coming up on Sunday, and I think we're leaving Monday.
That's why I said if I actually had a car and like my week-long vacation, I'd go with you to Ohio for real.
Yep.
Shit.
The one part's going to drive me nuts.
Oh my god, no.
It's a running joke.
It is. But no, here's the funny part. Started called me the first time he was like, last year as his Christmas gift, he wanted to go to Ohio. I was like, sure, I'll go. I took him down there, stayed the night, and then went back home because I had to work Monday. It was like Sunday. What happened? I get a text like a week later. It's snowing sideways! What? Like, I'm literally watching as snow is like going right across my face vertically. I'm like, holy shit. What's it doing in Indiana? Snap a picture, click. Clear as shit, but cold as hell. Text 5 minutes later, get your black ass in the car and come get me!
That's not what I was talking about, but that is a funny tangent.
That is what it's like. Literally, it's like, get your black ass in the car and come get me. It's like,
I have never seen snow fly sideways, and we get insane blizzards here.
40-mile winds plus a shit ton of blizzard. Yeah.
That's a nice thing because you see my place when I open up the front door and the snow is at eye level.
So, fucked up part was.
Yeah, I've never seen sideways snow.
Then gets to is like literally texting me saying, "Get your black ass in your blazer and come pick my white ass up." My response is, "Sorry, my car does not deal well in snow." That's a bullshit lie. Get a text the next day. I am so backed up.
I almost shot the soda out my nose.
Like, I am so backed up. Like, wait, what? Response, I have not masturbated for like a whole week. I'm literally in my house when I read this. I'm on my ground. It's like I'm on the ground. My feet are on my bed and I'm dying.
I'm afraid my mom's gonna hear this and is gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm like, dude, there's solutions. Go in the bathroom. I can't. I was laughing my ass off so hard. Like, dude, it's like. I'm literally giving
I knew a stress release.
Look, I was literally giving Strider like a shit ton of ideas. Like, dude, go to the bathroom.
I'm like, no. Can't do that.
Go into a forest area and just do that.
I don't want to get arrested.
Oh my, dude, it's about like going behind a tree, making sure a car doesn't see you. Shit.
Guys, it's fucking cold.
Maybe the cold will take your mind off of it, bro. Nope. Literally, it's like he comes back after like his 3-week vacation long that is there. He's like, I feel so much better.
What did you do back there, Krillin? Something I should have done a month ago.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! It's everywhere!
I decked the holes on my.
Oh, here, do a shot of this. Fuck it, do a shot of it. You gotta try it though. I'm handing him my beer. We've been going on for 17 minutes.
I gotta wipe it off.
You gotta wipe something else off.
I'll do that after you leave, motherfucker. Cause it will be everywhere. Look,
I gave you one DVD that has 10 hours on it.
Look, Johnny Boy's gonna be looking at me like, weren't your walls brown? No.
Don't lie to me, motherfucker. What do you think?
That shit is bitter.
It's a stout. They're supposed to be bitter. Now it's foaming.
That's how you take a shot. Shit. Now I actually want me a Guinness.
Well, I gave you 2 other stouts.
I know.
Including one of them that has habanero sauce in it.
I'm going to be pissing fire I'm going to be pissing fire. What happened? My kidneys smell like habanero!
Ah! But yeah, as soon as I get home, I'm going to pass the fuck out because I am tired.
I got work tomorrow. Hold on.
You're tired of looking at the... What are you doing?
Reference.
Set your online status to away. I don't want people interrupting this.
I got 7 friends on Xbox Live. Everybody looking like, he's watching a damn DVD. That'd be funny as hell. It actually showed the title. 10 hours of first time cuties. What the fuck, Forsaken?
No, they should know it's you. We're like, oh. And we're not going to see him for the rest of the night.
My Xbox is still going to be on for tomorrow. Forsaken, you there? No. You just replied to me. No, I didn't. Are you done yet? Shut the fuck up and leave me alone. I'll text you back in a week.
Well, should I get back and you've lost like 50 pounds because you shot it all out?
What the hell? He's like, what the hell, Storm? You're fucking skinny as shit. I know. It's fucked up. And your arms are jacked as shit. I know.
Well, your one arm is.
Oh, no. My right arm is like, my right hand I use the right with. My left hand I use to masturbate with. This hand will get tired. I'm going to vary it to this one. It's gonna vary it to something, then you're gonna see me contortion my leg to a weird-ass angle. Holy shit, Blackstorm, when the fuck did you become a contortionist? It's like a contortionist. About 10 minutes ago. What the fuck? Are you masturbating with your legs? No.
Maybe.
No.
Jerking myself off with my feet.
Oh,
by the way. Thank you, Team 4-Star. I now have a new notification thing on my phone when I get a text message. Because I've been watching Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged, which I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII again because of it. And I'm not even bothered changing the names because now I'm hearing it's the characters' voices. Dude, when I was out this morning helping George, I was singing the song Cloud was singing when he got the buggy. It's my buggy, my buggy. I don't even know the fucking words.
I know for a fact. I have been doing some shit, working my black ass off.
Yeah, I am a lightweight.
I kind of figured that shit because earlier,
especially after today.
Yeah. Here's the funny part. Ohio the first time. Me is like literally.
I did whiskey when I was down there last year.
Me is like what?
I did a shot of whiskey without a chaser.
Me is like me and your mom's boyfriend. What's his name?
Dean.
Oh yeah, Dean. My bad.
You got drunk with Dean.
John is like literally. Strider was out after like 2.
No. I was out cold long before then.
he was done after like 1. Me and Dean.
No. I was done at like 9, 10 o'clock at night. I'm out early, dude.
It's funny as hell. We were like, hey, have a shot.
I have the sleeping patterns of an old man.
We were like, have a shot with us. Sure. He had 1 shot and he was done. That was it. No.
Let's go get wasted.
Me and Dean were literally going to like 4 o'clock in the morning, still strong as shit. And we're drunk as hell. Like,
why does everything taste purple?
It was like, Jeff, you alright? I got a fucking hangover. It didn't help when Landon was crying. My head was like killing me. I'm like, I'm literally about to go in there, his sister's room, take Landon, turn on TV, have him sit there, watch SpongeBob or something, while I just pass out right. It's like, while I have him in my lap, just passed out, just. I've done that with my cousin before. Like, she would not stop crying, would not stop crying, would not stop crying. Everyone's like, oh, stop crying, stop. No. I'm tired as hell because I stayed up all night playing video games.
Yeah, he's now at least 2, so he's probably talking. Speaking of which, episode 24 just hit online.
Damn, that was fast.
Yeah, well, they do it every Friday. So now every Friday night, which by the way, I am downloading this. Oh God, Jason, I love you so much.
You got to add no homo to the end. Let me see.
Adam, I know you're. I'm like, it's a video from Jason Pilara. Merry Christmas, Kyle Gogren, and it's a picture. It's the pictures of the eggnog. It's of eggnog. You don't know that story. I have to tell you, Kyle Colgren is one of those people from Anal Chawsome.
Wait, what the
Channel
fuck?
Awesome, we refer to him as Anal Chawsome because fuck those guys.
I'm literally saying, like, wait, what the fuck did you say? Anal Chawsome?
Yeah, Anal Chawsome. That's what at the time when I was still a member of the Lord Cat Mafia, that's what we were calling him. But Kyle Colgren had a thing, or didn't like Jason for some reason. And Jason offered him, they're like, hey, let's, and apparently didn't like eggnog. He's like, hey, you have a lot of anger or something like that. Hey, let's go to a bar, get some eggnog.
Let me stop you real quick. You just had beer and you're about to eat a cookie. Oh shit, you fucked up.
Why?
Because when you drink, you should never have sweets. That shit will fuck you up and you will have diarrhea for days.
Too late. I've never done this before. Fuck it. Let me learn my mistakes.
I'm going to get a text like 2 hours later. Fucking help!
Because I'm not drunk. There's not enough in that bottle to actually make me drunk.
You sure about that? I got like 2 shots upstairs. You want to take those?
No.
Why not? They're whiskey.
But, getting back to the story, he was saying he was reaching out to Kyle. He's like, hey, you have some issues, and apparently you don't like me for some reason. You're in the area, because he was in New York at the time. Why don't we get a drink? And this was around Christmas. Like, why don't we get a drink, go to a bar, have some eggnog, and talk out some stuff. Jason had said this to Kyle on Twitter. Kyle blocked him.
What a dick.
And then we found out later that Kyle's also a shut-in and is afraid to leave his house.
Oh, so he's one of those.
And he's a bit mentally unstable and was on medication for it. So, and then somehow it devolved into he's seeing eggnog ninjas on his front lawn.
Kids, if you start seeing like freaking eggnog ninjas on your front lawn, talk to your doctor because I think he fucked up the prescription.
Yes.
He fucked up the prescription.
But yeah, that just showed up in my YouTube feed. I was like, that's why I busted out laughing, because I made it think, and he's just doing it just to troll Kyle at this point, because it's just a running joke at this point. I'm like, I want some eggnog.
I want to spike the eggnog.
It'll coagulate! Coagulate! I can't words, because I have booze in me, as well as there's porn on in the background.
This is how you bond as brothers. From another mother. And a different father. This is how you fucking bond, damn it.
Oh, and Phalis finally posted the Christmas light, which I responded to him like, hey, I've actually seen this piece of shit video, because again, thank you, Lord Cat. Because he did it for Secret Project like 2 years ago. The Christmas light is inside you, inside you. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I'm just going to pretend I know.
Early 90s CGI Christmas special.
That's why I said I was born in 93. I was born in 93.
I did something better in my 3D animations class as a midterm project, as a freshman.
I do know one thing, though. The 90s were kind of better.
I'm like, and I hope he actually talks about, or like Phalis talks about, how the little girl and little boy in the special look like Morty and Summer.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of incest.
I wish incest porn had a much more mainstream appeal, for a friend.
It's like...
That was one of the lines from Rick and Morty, dude.
Like, literally... I wish for 1,000,000 sandwiches. You should wish for a Jenny Craig diet, you fat bastard. That was my first response. Hold on. I'm about to do something extremely illegal and funny.
What? You didn't really hear anything other than... Even if you had noise, I don't think I would get in that much trouble since I'm not showing anything.
YouTube, we want to put a video up.
We can't. We can't actually show this. If it was on Plex Storm, then that would be a different story.
Shit, we can show this on RedTube or something else.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Just have a podcast of us just standing naked and talking on RedTube.
I think people will be weirded out. Like, what the fuck? We're playing. It's like we're playing a game right now. What's that? It's called If You Get a Boner, You Lose.
The Christmas light is inside you. Ah. You're going to have fun later tonight. I haven't even killed, or like, how much have I... I think I drank half the bottle already.
Wanna know something funny? I got like 3 things I can use to watch porn on. Xbox.
This is supposed to be paired with an actual dessert. It has a slice of cake on the side that you're supposed to drink this with.
Was that red velvet or some shit? Looked like a chocolate cake.
Chocolate! God, I needed this.
We always have a good time.
Yep.
Except with the general. And that Hinata voice.
Oh dear Lord, you know he hates doing that, right?
Really? And he loved to do that shit with us?
Yeah, he doesn't like doing that anymore, man.
I think I can actually still do Dr. Roxo, the Rock and Roll Clown.
I do cocaine!
Yeah, you gotta get that voice.
I'm Dr. Roxo, the Rock and Roll Clown! I do cocaine! Yeah! And chances are, not many people that listen to this will have any idea what Metalocalypse even is.
Ain't that some shit? But they do know what the fuck Sailor Moon is.
Well, because it just made a resurgence.
Oh, God. Here's the one thing I want them to bring back, like cartoons from the 90s. Metabots, Megas XLR, and a shit ton of Dexter's Lab, dude. Bring that shit back.
Well, we can't have any more SpongeBob because apparently the creator's dead.
Rest in peace.
Which I never watched the show to begin with.
I don't even...
Because No. Let me rephrase that. I watched it once. And my reaction was, I have never done LSD, but I'm pretty sure I replicated the actual result of what would happen if I did. I felt brain cells dying. And my brother, who's a stoner, loves it. And I don't know why. And then the only other thing I've seen from it was parts of the movie because it was showing at CC's. And it was just the scene with David Hasselhoff flexing his pectoral muscles to fire them like a cannon.
I think I've seen Sponge Out of Water, but I was bored as shit. I think I was like bored as shit one day. I was like binge watching movies. After I was like, I even binge watched like the new Power Rangers and all that shit. It's quite interesting. Like the new Power Ranger movie.
Yeah, I heard that was actually kind of good.
Yeah, it was.
Kind of like the Teen Titans Go movie was actually really good.
I'm waiting for season 6 of Teen Titans. I'm literally waiting for that shit to come out. Don't be like don't be like what Cartoon Network did with Toonami on that April Fool's joke. Bring Toonami back for like one episode and then said April Fools. You motherfuckers.
You really want it. You're really asking for a kick in the dick for that one. Are you dicking me? Are you really dicking me?
Look, we all grew up on Toonami. It's like those that know what Toonami is, even shit. Our generation should know what the hell Toonami is. We grew up on that shit.
Yep.
It gave me a reason to stay the fuck up on Saturday night.
Yeah, the Midnight Run.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my favorite animes were on Toonami during the block.
Look, I got
and it's sad that not many people are aware of this nowadays. For episodes of Mobile Fighter G Gundam or Yu Yu Hakusho.
Here's the funny part about Mobile Fighter G Gundam. When I was actually growing up, here's what the morning lineup was like. Right after school for 2:30.
Or Zoids, I remember Zoids.
Yeah, it was like here's what the lineup was. It was Sailor Moon, Zatch Bell, Zoids, Mobile Fighter.
Which incarnation of Zoids though? That's what I want to know. Because my favorite was Chaotic Century.
It did like this. It showed like New Century Zero, like with Liger Zero, and then after with New Century Zero finished, it showed like Chaotic Century.
Yeah, Chaotic Century was awesome.
It kind of did like this. Like it showed from like Bit Cloud to Van
Fly Height.
Yeah. And then it showed, like, when he was older, I'm like, oh, damn, hell yeah. But here's how it's like, back to the saying. It was like this. Sailor Moon, Zatch Bell.
Zatch Bell was not on when I was in high school or middle school when I first watched. It was mainly DBZ. That was the only reason it got popular here.
This was like the morning lineup after like 2:30 when you get off of school for my age and all that, when I was in elementary school. Zatch Bell came on, then Zoids, then Mobile Fighter G Gundam, and then Gundam
I thought
C.
the Zatch Bell started when I started going to college.
No, it started early, I believe.
Oh, great! I gotta look this up now. When did Zatch Bell first, or like when did that spell start? Okay, let's go with that. The start on Toonami. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's March 2005.
Yeah, they showed that way before.
No, they started in March 2005.
Oh shit! Well.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. I think it was Zatch, but no, it was Metabots. That was the thing.
Yeah.
It was Metabots that came on, then like freaking Zoids.
Oh man, still Chaotic Century. Me and my brother would always sing the song that fuck. What was her name? Moonbay. Moonbay would always say, "I am a transporter of the wasteland."
I gotta say though, like with
I'm just making it up as I go along.
Like with Van Flyheit and his like
Yeah, I wanted an Organoid. I wanted Zeke. I remember when I would play RPGs and stuff, like some of the Digimon games or the Pokemon games at the time. If I had a gigantic dinosaur dragon type thing, I named him Zeke.
I either wanted Shadow or the blue Scarab one, the blue one.
Specula.
Yeah, that one was kind of awesome in my case. But no, I'm trying to remember what the hell Van Flyheight's rival name was.
That was Raven.
Yeah. I find it interesting.
Voiced by the same voice actress that was the original voice actor for Frieza. Which I played the Zoids game, and they didn't have the same voice acting. And Raven sounded wrong in that. Because they said, "I must destroy you because you're my enemy." I'm like, that's not Raven at all. Raven is a fucking psychopath. Look, how did you screw that up?
Because it's another game and all that crap. They didn't have. It's like they couldn't get the voice actor in time when the game probably did it.
Yeah.
But here's the funny part: Raven was kind of a badass because literally he pretty much tells.
I still remember the one time where the army was trying to develop ways to combat his charged particle beam gun, and he fired it from midair. And they're like, impossible. He fired from the air.
No.
I'm like, you do realize just trying to stop the one thing and he's just going to do something immediately as a major fuck you.
I find it funny though, because literally if you look at like Van Flyheit, he found a way. He took the shield liger and said fuck you as well.
Yeah.
He pretty much activated the shield and said fuck you. And jumped and hit his ass. Like, oh hell yeah. No. Yeah. Here's the funny part. I even love that episode where Raven actually grabbed onto the blade liger. And is like firing a charged particle cannon. No, Van Flyheit was like, "Fuck you!" Put the blade forward and started walking.
I'm gonna cut this bitch.
Look,
and Raven's like, "What the fuck?"
Look, Raven was horrified. He's like,
"That's not supposed to happen." He's like, "You're supposed to be dead."
No, he had this horrified look on his face, like, "This can't be." Van Flyheit and the Bloody Liger and Zeke were yelling, "Fuck you!" They were yelling, "Fuck you!" while walking slowly forward, like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah, there was a big middle finger right there.
Even when, like, Raven and Van Flyheit got together, oh my god, even, like, Raven's it's like, even, like, the moment when he faced the Death Star. Death Star's like, "You will die! Tell it to my gun barrel, jerk!" Right before he got fired, he got crushed. I'm like, damn! And then in the one moment, we're gonna blast the blade liger. It's like, I have a Moonbay. I have an idea. What's that? Take the blade liger and blast him out the cannon. You're stupid as hell. You're gonna die. It's a fucking risk I'm willing to take. Fuck yeah.
I'm like, bitch. I'm the main character of this anime. I can't die.
I will not lie. It was awesome as hell seeing him like, okay, freaking is like angling it and then fired.
That reminds me of the third season of Sonic X. Where on the Blue Typhoon, its main gun
is a railgun.
No. It's a railgun that Sonic has to get inside and spin dash inside of and gets fired out of.
I kind of believe that even Zoid Century Zero, because literally it was like this, like with Bit Cloud. When he actually got into, like, it's like you had the three forms of, like, Liger Zero, Jaeger, Schneider, and...
Panzer.
Yeah, Panzer.
Panzer, because Panzer was the take, Jaeger was the speed type, and Schneider was the one with the blades.
It was like this, look, They were like, we're gonna have to overcharge the freaking catapult and launch your ass through a Death Star. Oh, fuck yeah, man! All you saw was the blaze activate the shield. I'm ready, Doc!
Fire it! Fire it! You're gonna kill yourself! I don't care! Fire it! This is gonna be awesome!
Look, it was interesting. They were like this, like, are you sure about this? Liger cannot handle the straight. Even Moonbay said, even Doctor was like, are you freaking crazy? If we fire you at this high capacity, the Liger won't be able to take it. The Blade Liger won't take it. Shiner won't be able to take it. Just trust us, fucker! Fire the damn thing! Alright, fire! Boom! Like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Through the Death Star, fuck you! Oh my god, literally, I kind of find it interesting that Raven and, like, Van Flyheit, they had, like, great battles.
Yeah, because they were actually intense.
Oh, hell yeah, because...
I'm like, the reason that the Shield Liger no longer exists is because, well...
Vega said fuck you and blasted
it was because of Raven.
Oh yeah, he pretty much said fuck you and blasted the core.
Yeah.
He pretty much said fuck you. He was tired of the damn Shield Liger. Not expecting the sons of bitch to come back as a Blade Liger.
Yeah.
And then to pretty much walk and said fuck you, Genosaur. Like, you take out my Shield Liger, I fucking take your Genosaur, bitch! Literally, you just saw the look of fire in Van Flyheight's eyes of like this, like he's walking. He's anger, Raven's in shock as shit, like, why aren't you dying, cuz?
Aren't you dead yet?
Look, Mass Effect, Zayi Masani actually claimed it up better. Rage is one hell of an anesthetic. Rage is one hell of an anesthetic. Like, why the hell aren't you dying? Rage is one hell of an anesthetic.
Oh, you remind me. While I was waiting for the ride to finally show up, I was playing this Pokemon fan game that I got introduced to because, well, it got mentioned because Linkar has been doing the Nuzlocke of Pokemon White randomized, which was rather entertaining, but I'm playing Pokemon Insurgents. I caught this one, I forget what it was, but what it was. I just know it was some flying dragon thing that was in a cave. I don't remember the name.
Aerodactyl?
No. It was one of the newer generations. But it was a female, and I'm like, I need to think of the name because I was thinking out loud because I was still there with the guard. The security guard was like, I don't know what you should name it because he was younger than me. But I was like, okay, because I'm feeling unending rage right now. I'm naming this thing Rage Quit.
That's the best type. That's the best type to get someone to do.
So I've been playing Pokemon Insurgents. For those of you that don't know. Which I have modded. I have modded the soundtrack because I don't like their default trainer battle as well as their default song for a wild encounter. So for the wild encounter, I replaced it with the battle theme from Deltarune because Rage Buster is awesome.
I would not lie.
And then the actual trainer battle is the one from Pokemon Coliseum.
I would not lie. We were talking about Zoids now. I kind of want the Zoids now. I don't know why, but I kind of want, like... It's funny as hell if you look at it. With New Century... It's like with New Century Zero and Chaotic Century...
Oh, Rude Buster. Not Rage Buster. Rude Buster. That's what I was thinking of.
Like, I know some with Zoids...
Which I'm going to play in the background.
One of the running theme about Zoids is... Taking your fucking character and blasting him out.
I'll play it in music in the back. I may not just put it in. I don't care. But you just look up on YouTube Rude Buster. You'll know it. It's the battle theme from Deltarune, which I still have yet to actually physically play Deltarune. Though I do have all the soundtrack on here because I have it installed.
I know for a fact though. There was a Zoid that actually came out like in Japan, like that only subbed and all that crap.
Yeah.
It's called, Genesis. It's, pretty much the same as Zoids and all that shit. But, here's the thing. I noticed a running joke about that. Wanna know what that is?
What?
Someone getting shot out the damn cannon and a Liger with blades pretty much taking out the enemy.
It's kind of staple now that every single protagonist in a Zoids game, or Zoids anime or whatever, pilots a Liger.
No, here's the fucked up part. I watched Zoids Genesis, I actually did, watch the whole damn series. At the end, just like how Van Flyheit lost a freaking shield Liger, this enemy kind of did that with the fucking, with this new protagonist Liger. Next thing you know, the last remaining of its energy, it kind of got, in Schneider form. Just like the Blade Liger, and just like freaking Liger Zero Schneider, and cut the damn enemy in half and said, fuck you. How the fuck are you still alive? Rage. It's one hell of an anesthetic.
I'm now immediately thinking of, I'm just now thinking of the reaction of, why are you still alive? Kakarot!
I'm kind of believing the Liger pretty much yelled that.
Yeah, it's basically Broly.
It just yelled, Kakarot! Fuck you! I gotta admit, now I actually want to watch Zoids now. I do.
I need to watch Chaotic Century again, but I need to find the full series because when I recorded it on VHS, because recording on DVD wasn't big at the time.
Hold on. No.
They got up to a certain point, but then they just skipped to the final 4 episodes, skipping a bunch of stuff in between. So I haven't seen anything in between. That.
There's a website for this. Go to Kiss Animated and all that crap. And they have all the Chaotic Century. They have.
I'm gonna have to probably do that later.
Yeah, they had the sub version and the dub version.
Well, I'm gonna get it dubbed because I don't want to read subtitles. I'm just gonna be fair. I don't want to read subtitles.
There's one thing I was kind of disappointed about, that they never finished Zatch Bell. They kind of left that on a cliffhanger with Teen Titans Go and all that shit. You know what?
Poor Schneider. I'm not calling him by what they refer to as Ponygon. I'm referring to him as his actual name. It was Schneider.
I called him Ponyta. I was like, holy shit, it's Ponyta.
It's Ponygon. Yeah. He just wanted someone to read his book and call him by his actual name.
And then he finally found that one person.
And just went from a joke, because I saw him in the fighting game, he was a joke character, to one of the most badass things ever.
Especially when he gets that armor. It took 13...
I can't help when he talks like a Pokemon.
it took almost 24 episodes in before he found his freaking person?
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit.
A couple seasons in.
And then finally found a person literally I think during the second season, it was oh, what you got there? I can read this! Oh my god, about time! Holy shit! And then it comes out wearing some badass armor. And it's in his team form wearing some badass armor. I'm like, holy shit, dude. What the fuck? This will end it all. Bowser Sakaraza! I'm like, holy shit, it's a giant ass dragon. I want one of those now. I find it funny that one girl Shirley and all that shit, with Rago, when she saw that move, she was like, what the fuck?
I just remember that Wanrei and that Chinese chick he was boning. This is the one Momoto that was a full-on adult and was actually... I wouldn't be surprised if he was actually tapping that ass.
We call her...
because they were a couple.
We call her Chung... we call her 1010.
Yeah.
She was 1010, dude. I find it interesting, though, that if you look at it, that everyone said Zatch Bell was, weak. Oh, Zatch Bell is weak! He lost his memory! Because his evil jackass of a brother. Evil jackass of a brother lost his memory. You all call him weak, but he's powerful as shit. I was actually reading something like that, it was I was watching anime and all that shit. A character he was considered, weak as shit, you know how, they're considered...
I just glanced over, and I see that.
Yeah. I'm still talking to you and still watching this, so I'm having a conversation. In case, you know how you watch an anime, you got a character's considered weak as shit by society?
Yeah.
And then he turns out to be a badass? I actually watched one that was like this. He was considered the weakest person ever. He's like, oh, you're the most weakest person ever.
And then you find out that you don't mess with that.
Dude, he was funny as hell because the whole school, even the whole staff, thought he was weak as shit. No. Someone came at him, from another person, came at him, got up, ended up going Super Saiyan, and ended up Akuma, the poor bastard.
It's kind of like I remember back from, or like, because I did watch Naruto back in the day.
I still hate Sasuke because literally I still hate...
Sasuke's a prick and a prissy boy.
Literally, I hate when people say...
Oh, poor me. My brother killed my family.
Look, I hate when people... Like, we even had this discussion, like, even at the college and all that one time, where the guy was like, oh, well, Sasuke did this, like, he was nailing all the girls. Well, one, he is like, literally, I believe he's gay. Because literally, he never is like he had female ambu.
Yeah, he had so much so much tail chasing him, and showed no interest in any of them.
I'm serious to this shit. He had pretty much women of every fucking clan, even non-clans, even women that said, "I will leave my fucking husband to actually give you a child." You're annoying. I must revive my clan. What the fuck? But if you look at Naruto's history, yeah,
he's the one that actually has women falling all over him.
Look. If you actually look at Naruto's history. He was pretty. It's like if you look like at the unofficial shit. That
bottle's empty.
If you look at the unofficial shit that he's gone through in his life, parents were taken from him is like by Kurama, assassinated almost multiple times, beaten to an inch of his life, poisoned, overcharged, everything else in between, and yet he did not turn out like Gaara.
Yeah. Now, and Gaara was the first real friend. That was Gaara's first real friend.
Oh yeah. And
when it was like, oh my god. Someone else that went through me and didn't turn out to be a complete and utter asshole. He's actually trying to help me.
I find it interesting when people say, "Oh, but Sasuke beat Gaara." Sasuke cannot do shit. He was getting his ass whooped by Shikaku. Shikaku was like Sasuke his bitch. Naruto came out of nowhere, did the funny ass option of summoning Gamabunta and turning into Kurama, and said, "Fuck you, Shikaku," and whooped his ass and then decked freaking Gaara in the face. He did something that only Rock Lee could do.
I remember because I saw that part in the sub, and it says instead of just wake up or whatever they did in the dub, no, Naruto's just screaming at Gaara, "Wake the fuck up!"
and then headbutts his ass. And then here's the funny part. Look at Sasuke's history. Look at his like whole heritage and all that. Oh, the Uchiha clan. Congratulations. You got the Sharingan. Let's look at Naruto's history. Son of the fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze. Son of Kushina Uzumaki, Prince of Whirlpool. Literally, the great grandnephew. Great grandnephew of the second Hokage. Tobirama Shinju, and the great pretty much grandson, great grandson of Hashirama Shinju. He's related to 5 of the 4 Kages. Not only that, look at his bloodline history tree.
I know we shouldn't have gone down this road because we're now going into weeaboo territory, and
we're not going into weeaboo territory. We're just going to explain why Naruto is kind of better than Sasuke. Because
I just never liked Sasuke because he was a dick.
Literally, every girl was.
Every single time I saw him, I kind of wanted to punch him in the. I just kind of wanted to punch him in the face.
I kind of hated it because literally, if you look at it, here's the fucked up part. We were having this discussion. This one guy was like, "Oh yeah, look at all the times Naruto used freaking Kaiba." Literally, he never used Kaiba by force. It's mostly by anger. How many times have pretty much Sasuke cried like a bitch and used a Sharingan? Technically, every episode there is.
Ever since he started doing it, I'm going to rely on this. Naruto didn't even want the fucking Fox's help until when it's like absolutely needed. And he just says, "Okay, it's time to collect your rent."
Yeah, he literally told Jiraiya, he was like, well, you're going to have to use the Fox's power." Fuck the Fox! I'm going to show you my own power. Like, fuck the Fox. Yeah, what was Sasuke doing? Getting raped by a pedophile.
Dear Lord Orochimaru.
I find it interesting that almost every woman, and even there, was kind of like finding like Sasuke. Oh yeah, Sasuke's like freaking like he's sexy, mysterious, and all that shit. No, here's the funny part. He was getting like normal women. Naruto was getting like princesses. He was getting queens and princesses like. So, you want to help me rebuild the population? I mean, Shion actually said, "Hey, would you help me produce a child?" Sure!
Bend over.
Oh my god, Naruto, you lucky bastard. I kind of believe Sakura was like a cock blocker.
Why must you ruin my enjoyment? Why must you ruin my happiness?
I'm serious, I kind of believe Sakura was a cock blocker, because literally... Every time, like, another woman hit on Naruto, she got jealous as shit. she turned into like a fucking tsundere. She was like, oh, well, he's nothing compared to Sasuke.
So?
Like, literally even one princess was like, yeah, what's so special about his ass?
Well, the kids didn't know that, but has a demon sealed within him that's given him infinite power.
Technically related to like 4 of the 5 gods. It's like 5 of the 4
If you
gods.
look back at this kid's pedigree, you probably would stop talking shit about him.
Especially if it's like all the shit.
And
that he's
everyone
been put
referred to him as a failure, and then was amazed that when he actually was surprised when he actually succeeded. And I'm like, he busted his fucking ass,
through. Dude, I kind of read like a story and all that. Here's what I kind of wish. Almost everyone ignored him. Kakashi did not train him. I kind of wish like Guy Sensei ended up training him because Naruto would have been like a badass.
Yeah.
And the funny part, the Green Beast. The Green Beast. Naruto's a monkey.
This outfit is so cool.
I literally wanted to see that. I was like, I wanted to see that back in the Naruto game. I want to see the Green Beast. I literally want to see Naruto as the Green Beast again. That shit had me rolling. I watched like his finisher. Huh? Ultimate! At the end, he's like crying when he punched a hole in Yellow Zone. Like, he just punched a hole in Yellow Zone. He's crying. Someone give him Guy Sensei. Give him Guy Sensei. The fucking is like literally. I hate fucking Sasuke. I hate people that pretty much say he's dark, mysterious, and all that, and then call the other person a failure. And then it turns out he's a genetic badass and all that shit. Like, oh yeah, what does this pretty boy have? Oh, he has multiple girls flocking to him. What does this failure have? He has a harem full of princesses.
You better not cry. Don't post any tweets. I'm telling you why. Eggnog Ninja's out to get you. He's making a list of every.
Oh my God, he's a dick.
Find out
He's
that's
dick.
not nice. Eggnog Ninja's out to get you. He sees you when you're sleeping.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw this while while recording the show, Jason. While recording for my
Oh my God, I actually want this as a ringtone now.
for my podcast. I fucking love you, Jason.
No homo.
I saw this while recording and busted out laughing.
I would bust out laughing too. That's literally like a giant middle finger to the
Yeah.
guy. It's a giant middle finger.
And I'm doing it. I love you, Jason.
Put no homo, bro.
No, I'm just putting it all caps. I don't care.
Johnny, seriously, I worry about you sometimes. I worry about you sometimes, bro.
Here, I'll download it so you can have it as a... I have to have this. This will be your ringtone now.
I've already got too much memory on my phone. I'm good.
No. The ringtone for when you call me. Instead of hey, chala, head, chala. Now I'm going to have eggnog ninjas trying to infect my phone. As opposed to when I get a text message, my name's Red 13. I'm all about 3 things. Getting money, getting pussy, and dinner!
I know 2 of those things. Third thing can go fuck itself. Money and getting pussy.
I was playing again. That was great.
I know for a fact, though.
I want some eggnog now.
I want some moonshine.
I'll try to get some while I'm down there, but I'm not promising anything.
I know for a fact.
Oh, another thing we have it. Did you see the teaser for the Sonic movie?
I believe so.
Oh God, why?
Literally, I've seen the teaser for like a Devil May Cry live action.
Sonic movie post 2019 Sonic movie poster. Okay.
Like
yeah. I'm showing the picture right now. Everyone has seen it. I'm not posting it online. I'm not posting it on the screen. Then, of course, there's the creepy one, confirmed to be real, which is just from the Golden Gate Bridge. What the what?
I kind kind of gotta say. Wait, what the fuck? Go back.
No. I'm not.
Hold on. No, go down, man. Go down. What the fuck?
I don't.
Oh god, I just saw something disturbing.
I'm not posting it. And then I just saw what actually looks like in the movie. Or what he actually looks like. I'm like, what the why did what is that?
It kind of fucked up on the animation a lot.
Yeah, I saw one picture.
It's kind of like go back because it's kind of like they're trying to use original leaks form.
Yeah, and then there's the actual leak poster, which you can't see it. But if you probably can Google it. But that's what he looks like in the fucking movie. I'm like, why?
Okay.
Why? What was wrong with the normal model? Why couldn't they take the Detective Pikachu out and just work with the same model and just make it fit?
Because like they're doing like a fucking live action Devil May Cry, doing a live action something else. Like you're just ruining the whole damn thing for us, aren't you?
I
think I broke Strider's brain.
What? I can't show that online. That just happened to be in my Twitter feed.
Damn it.
I can't show that. I can't show that.
Oh my god, go back up.
No.
Go down, one more.
That's a dude.
Oh,
No.
What the fuck do you be Google searching, bro?
No, this just shows up in my Twitter feed from time to time.
What the fuck, bro?
Epic Legend, whatever. The game is okay. So I'd probably reboot an 80s cartoon. Okay. The 2000 reboot of He-Man.
It almost looked like a version of Captain Planet.
I refreshed. I need to cleanse my brain. The booze ain't helping.
I just saw something very disturbing at the top with a grinding with a smiley face. Go. Just you'll know. Keep going. Keep fucking going.
What?
Keep going. Right about there. What the fuck?
Thumb on trigger and pointed at her head.
And she's smiling like a donut. I don't know if that's a trap or is like I don't know.
The actual artist is female. Yes, that's female. That's a girl. What? Oh man, some of the stuff that just pops on. Oh. The Overgrowth game. You know what that's about? Okay. All right, I'm done. I'm done perusing Twitter. It's almost 8 o'clock.
We've been at this already an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be editing this tomorrow. I am not editing this tonight.
Was that fucking Tinkerbell?
No, that's from Dragon's Lair. Another Don Bluth project, except it was a video game. Which, again, I've been playing MapleStory, and I created an alternate character. I now has Mrs. Brisby. Because I want people to go see The Secret of NIMH. It is a good movie.
Yeah, it is. Also, another good movie. It's like Five Goes West, American Tail. That is a great movie.
Mom has a perler from the Super NES adaptation game. Because I made it.
I shit you not. American Tail was...
And then, my best part was they actually made Tanya a waifu because she went singing for a burlesque company, for a burlesque show.
Damn it, no, I actually want to watch like...
I'm like, furry waifus from the early 90s.
Now I really want to watch like Five-O. I really do.
Yeah, just only watch the first two. Don't watch anything after that because it's not good.
Five Goes West.
Well, we're like, watch Five Goes West because that's actually the feel-good movie. The first American Tail, no, don't watch that if you don't want to feel other than pure, unadulterated sadness and sorrow because of the horrible shit that goes on in that movie.
I've seen it and I cried.
Yeah! This kid just gets put through the ringer and all this fucked up shit. I don't even, I need a, I'm like, I think the booze is talking now. I have a headache.
You are such a lightweight.
I am! I don't drink!
You are such a fucking lightweight.
I don't drink, that's the thing, so I'm not used to having large amounts of alcohol in me. Even if it was a beer on an empty stomach. Well, now I have chicken in me, so.
You are such a lightweight, bro. I'll have to take you out drinking, dude.
I have no interest in getting drunk, that's the thing.
Damn it, if you could, it's like if you did, you'd be staying up till like 4 in the morning with me and Dean getting fucked over. I mean, we were fucking wasted.
I was out cold. I don't care. Stupid thing. Stupid computer doing stuff. Which I still have to look up how I can install Pokemon Insurgents on Linux.
I miss my old Pokemon game. I had like a good team going on.
Pokemon Insurgents on Linux.
I would not lie. You showed me the
Insurgents on Linux. Okay, I'll look this up.
I would not lie. The dark version was kind of awesome. Even the Mega Char, it's like
Yeah, because I showed you some of the sprites. Mega Evolution of Delta Charizard
was fucking awesome.
Yes.
If you watch Digimon, like one of the Digimon series and all that,
I don't know
with
why.
Takato, it's kind of like when you see that giant ass dragon, that has a dragon.
Okay, there is a. Oh, you have to use wine. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll have to install wine on your computer.
You can do that when you get back, man.
Because I want you to play it, dude. It is fun. I'm letting you know it is hard.
Aren't every Pokemon game hard?
I'm like, my team is now approaching level 50, and I just got my 3rd badge because the 3rd gym was minimum level 45.
Literally, you are playing on Dark, so.
No, that only affects the storyline. It doesn't actually affect the difficulty. I'm playing on normal difficulty. And dear Lord, it's Dark Souls, dude.
This is why I trade my Pokemon. Like literally, this is why before I go to a gym, I trade my Pokemon for like months.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then the fight after that is against the cult leader and his level 50 Mega Rayquaza. I'm like, oh god.
That bastard has a Rayquaza.
Yes.
I swear, this is why I did this. Like, this is what my Pokemon playthrough had. Because when I've actually faced the gym leader and all that, this is what
I remember I teased you with that one picture. I'm like, I'm starting to form a harem with Gardevoir. Are you jealous?
No, my response was no. I've had a ranch of Gardevoir, and it's like Gardevoir in like freaking my Pokemon game.
You were probably the one breeding with them. Fuck the Ditto, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, I'll totally do it. I know for a fact. Here's what it's like. Literally, here's what my ranch composed of. Shit ton of Fearow, shit ton of Gardevoir,
I can just copy the folder right now and just install wine on your computer.
And a shit ton of like freaking Tauros. I took an Ash Ketchum route. I fucking took a shit ton of Tauros. I'm like, fuck yeah, fuck it.
Unfortunately, most of it is Tauros from the Safari Zone.
I do know for a fact though.
But you did fall. I'm like, you're a Gardevoir fanboy, and you fell in love with Delta Gardevoir because she's blonde. Blondes have more fun.
I kind of did, but I still like the previous Gardevoir.
Yeah. All right, I got the folder right here, and it'll have my save file, and I can just copy it straight to your computer. I can do that in like 5 minutes. Just hand me your flash drive. I can do it right now.
I don't have a flash drive right now. I don't know where I put it down, so.
All right. Well, we've been recording for over an hour anyway, so I'm just gonna wrap up. I don't know when's the next time me and Black Storm are gonna do a show together because I'm going to be leaving for Ohio on Monday,
and I'll be at work. So hopefully when he gets it.
It'll be after the new year when Jeff is back on the show. I may do a show while I'm down there with someone else. I haven't decided yet.
Tell your family I said hello.
You want to say anything else before we sign off?
Porn is the essence of life.
I'm not going to hear from you for the next 4 days, am I?
Probably not. Well. Yeah.
Put your
not.
penis away.
Why are you staring anyway? I worry about you. It's like I worry about you, Strider. I worry about you're staring at my black. It's like you're staring at my black penis.
All right. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.